New Year's Day, new haircut, and we're back with another video, guys. And in this video, I wanted to talk about this great gift that you could give yourself today of a new self-concept in order to get all of your desires come true in this life. And if you want to learn more about mental diet and how to use affirmations, this is the right video. And this is going to lay out everything that you need to do for the rest of the year if you want to get close to your desire and actually achieve it. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and let's get started. Welcome back to this video. My name is Rav and I help people with their manifestations as well as spiritual growth. And in this video, I wanted to talk about how to create a new self-concept for yourself. Now, a lot of people kind of be like, why even focus on your self-concept? Why do you even focus on yourself when you're actually trying to manifest something outside of you? If it's a desire to get something outside of you, whether it be love, whether it be money, whether it be a new body for yourself, nice physique for yourself, or a house, a car, any kind of material desires, right? If the stuff that we're trying to manifest is outside of us, why do we even focus on ourselves? The deeper my understanding of manifestation has been, and the more I've been manifesting new things into my life, the clearer it has been for me to realize that the basis of all manifestation is creating a new self-concept for yourself. And I've read tons of books about this, and I've actually come to realize that all the books, even though they're talking about different concepts, they all came down to this principle of being before actually having. Instead of having this process like doing something to have your desire, if you just become that person who's capable to do something, or sometimes you don't even have to do, the desire is just gonna be attracted towards you in a lot of cases, right? And I've talked about this in some of my older videos too. But basically, when you are actually trying to focus on the being part and create a new self-concept here, it's gonna be easier for you to get that thing into your life. And that's the only way actually you can get it into your life. And I've read biographies of great people like Elon Musk, Richard Branson, and even when I read their biographies, one thing that was common in them was they already had this kind of visionary mindset where they would be able to see themselves as these people who are worthy of having the kinds of great goals in their lives. You know, and not everything came to them directly, right? Like first Elon Musk had to create PayPal before he became this giant entrepreneur, billionaire that we know him as today. Before he was a billionaire, he definitely was a millionaire, right? But he still had that kind of mindset where he knew that if he could create this massive impact on people's lives, things were gonna go easy for him. The other thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is affirmations and how to use mental diets to get these manifestations into your life. And going back to that Elon Musk example, when he was trying to manifest something, we can call it manifestation, right? He had a desire to become an entrepreneur, a great entrepreneur, and now he is, right? He did not have as many opposing thoughts, and that's very prevalent when you watch his interviews and things like that. He doesn't doubt as much, right? He doesn't doubt on himself or his desires. He doesn't feel like the things that he wants are something that he should be ashamed of or guilty of. But a lot of us have this kind of doubt, insecurities inside of us. That's what is keeping us away from that desire, right? So when you create a new self-concept for yourself, try to think first of all, who would you be? Who would you have to be in order to get that kind of thing into your life? So we've talked a little bit about manifesting a specific person on this channel before, so let's go back to the example. Let's say you were in a relationship with your specific person. Who would you have to be in order to be in that relationship? What would that relationship look like, right? So you go to there, and when you do that, the living in the end is already active, by the way. When you're creating these kind of like scripting or affirmations of who you would have to be, you're already living in the end, because that's what is happening. While I'm asking you this question, you're probably already starting to visualize like who would you have to be in order to be in that relationship. How would you and your SP look like in that relationship together, right? So when you start creating this kind of like self-concept, you're already starting to live in the end. And I understand that for a lot of people, living in the end, visualizing by itself might be a very difficult task. Not everybody is at the same level when it comes to like able to visualize their goals or the dreams instantly. That's why I know the best way to go about all of your manifestation and creating a new self-concept is by writing down affirmations. And when we do affirmations, the best way that I've been doing, because I have a manifestation coach in my life too, and what she suggested to me is that I do my affirmations every single day. I write it down in the morning for about 20 minutes, then the same thing I did in the night right before I go to bed. That way my subconscious mind is able to soak in all these great affirmations into itself, right? And the other thing that I want to talk about is the mental diet part, right? Like the opposing thoughts. So what happens is, if you are still not able to see yourself as that person who already has that kind of desire, it may take a while. It's basically gonna create this space for you whenever you start having these opposing thoughts of why you can't have that manifestation. For example, if you feel like your specific person is creating some distance from you, and you might start to react, you might start to feel a little sad, depressed, or even resentful at times, right? In those times, what we have to go back to do is start going back to these affirmations so that we don't derail from our goals. We just stay put, right? Because sometimes when you look at the 3D reality, it's just going to confuse you. And no matter who it is, I'm pretty sure during the process of manifestation, these kind of stuffs come up all the freaking time. Even guys like Elon Musk and Richard Branson, who are great at manifesting, right? They have all these little problems that show up in their reality every single day. But the power they have is they don't derail, they don't get frustrated, or they have already mastered and found out tools on how to get over these disappointments in their lives, these frustrations, so they don't really get sucked into that 3D reality. One tool that I can suggest right now to you is Eft Tapping. I did a video with Brad Yates, that was a collaboration video. When you do Eft Tapping, it really reverses your the belief patterns inside of your mind. And sometimes when you're feeling low, or if you're having these kind of like reactions, whatever it is, whether it be about like anxiety, depression, or even when you're feeling rejected or any kind of things, it just brings the set point right back to where it is instead of going down, right? So it always brings you back up. So that's something that's really worth looking into. Another thing that I do for myself is, after I write down the affirmations every single morning, you know, I record it on my phone. It's a little recorder app, and I just read out the affirmations like 3 times each, right? And it only takes me about, what, 10 minutes. You know, the writing the affirmation takes about 20 minutes in the morning, then I do that. And throughout the day, I keep on listening to it, and especially I listen to it when I feel like I'm reacting to the 3D reality. My subconscious mind starts to observe all these things, right? And once this happens, you know, it's gonna be easy for me to have better responses to these circumstances, right? The circumstances that's being created in the 3D reality before during the lag period, before you get to the manifestation quickly, right? And that's how you create a great self-concept, by doing all this. When I first was struggling with money, my go-to affirmation was, I earn a high income and I'm financially free. Both of those things were totally false, right? But I had signed up this program with T. Harv Eker back then, and that was like one of the mantras that really resonated with me, and he gave that affirmation as a mantra, you know, that's what he called. But I kept on repeating every single day for I don't know how long, but by the time I started to earn more money, and I started to feel like, okay, I think I'm at this point where I don't really have to worry about money, or you know, have this kind of like financial security. The affirmation just really, I mean, it was a reality for me. And before I got any of my manifestations into my life, I would think that would be such an ecstatic feeling. That's how I used to visualize getting any of my goals in my life, whether it be manifesting a car into my life or whatever. But whenever this manifestation came into my life, I had affirmed it so much that every manifestation I got felt very natural, because I was already embodying this person, the state of this person who was worthy of this desire. And that's what helped me manifest so much great things, my desires into my life, right? And it's an ongoing process. Our desires never stop, and that's how you become a master manifester at everything, which I'm still working on, by the way, and it's a journey that we're gonna be going on together. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you're able to set a really nice self-concept for yourself who is already worthy of having that kind of goal into your life. And if you need some help with that, I'm here to help you out. You can ask any questions in the comment section below. And also besides that, I do offer one-on-one coaching sessions if you guys do want to work with me. And I use meditations and hypnosis to plan these awesome, great affirmations and beliefs deep down your subconscious mind, so it starts changing your reality more instantly, and that's what has helped me a lot too. You can definitely find that information in the description box below. And with that being said, guys, I want to wish you all the very best. Once again, Happy New Year, and I hope you have a great rocking 2021. I want to wish you all the very best. Goodbye and namaste.